great Baldini fell off of a horse. Now he's paralyzed. He's Marco the Magi's opening act. The Munchkin reunion at Baby Caesar's Palace is less than a week away. How am I going to find somebody to take up the slack? What am I going to do? I could perform. I could do some comedy. No, that little people like laughing at big people. They don't like laughing at other little people. I could do some magic. No, they know how the trick is done. Oh, you sawed yourself in half. You just been in one side. No, that's not good. Wait a minute. Yes, there was that street magician. I got her car. Yes, she'd be perfect. I can send her over to Marco. And yes, I have found it. The problem with Samson is he thinks too much. I knew I'd find it. I knew I'd find the opening act.
Greetings. Well, it's very nice, but I'd like for you to show me your best magic. Very good. That was very impressive. It does look like I found my new opening act. Congratulations. Alright, now go ahead and have a seat. I want to show you my favorite routine. This is called the thread of life. Now I know you don't know this, but I was born to a single mother. That's how I got a lot of practice in to keep myself entertained. And she'd go to work a lot, and I got to spend time with my favorite uncle, Millie. The time that I shared with him is some of my most favorite times ever. You see, he was the funniest guy that ever lived. Now, my Uncle Millie was a very sneaky guy. You see, he'd tell me all these quotes. They're very funny. They're really humorous. They're actually lessons in life, and he was tricking me into learning. He used to tell me, Marco, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're just not getting the joke. Once you then finally realize you gotta be able to laugh at yourself, don't take yourself too seriously. But the one quote that I cherish the most, that I hold closest to my heart, is this one quote he used to tell me all the time. He said, yesterday is history. Tomorrow, that's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. And then, he do this one magic trick for me every night. He called it the thread of life. He said life is a lot like a piece of thread because there's a beginning and an end. He said the thread is fragile, just like life. But although the thread is fragile, it's still strong enough to bond things together. Kind of like life. And he said although there's a beginning and an end, the two ends are not important. What is important is the middle stuff, the things in between. He told me in life, you're going to have good times and bad times. So you're going to have friends and enemies. You're going to have successes and failures. You're going to have love's won, love's lost. But through it all, it's important to have the good and the bad. Because without one, how would you really know you had the other? Well, when my Uncle Noe passed away, I was crushed, but my mom took me to the cemetery every Sunday. She knelt down and she'd say a few words, and I'd say a few words, and she told me there were two sets of numbers. One says when my Uncle Noe started, and the last says when he finished. And you know what? He said, those two numbers are not important. What is important is the little dash in between the two numbers. The smallest part is the most important part. You know what? Uncle Noe even had a quote for that. He said, it doesn't matter what you have, the clothes, the cars, or the cash. What matters most is how you live and love and how you spend your dash. Well, I hope your dash has been well spent. And the time that you've shared with me and my magic will be a part of your dash. And maybe, just maybe, our act will continue down the road of life, or what my Uncle Noe called the thread of life.